So, like they said, the formality of Forex. So, yes, I try to tell people the truth, right, about Forex. And it was very interesting. I mean, yesterday when we were having the radio interview, so I just decided that I'm going to change my presentation. And then actually, because I noticed that not many people know about Forex here. Even when we asked, do I have any mentee here? Oh, let me see you. What's your name? Oh, you, I know you. You, I have a, oh, it wasn't come. Wow. Oh, I have somebody as proof. Oh, senior man, I'll make us. Wow. You see, it's not surprising that I don't have many mentees from here. Okay, it's not surprising. It's not that the people of oh, I'm not doing well in researching or anything, but it's in the fact that myself, I hide a lot, right? So it's not your fault that you don't know. It's my fault. Do you understand? And so, unless you do search into Forex, you will not find Yawswinger, right? And then it's true. I have everything that I can also use for the lifestyle, right? Obviously. But then a lot of times I know it's not as easy as we put it out there. Like, you know, you guys are here because some of you have seen me drive my Mazda, seen me do this, doing construction, some have seen me doing a whole lot of Forex traders, not even now but globally, right? So you come in with the idea that yes, everything is possible. I wouldn't condemn the fact that they say everything is possible. So yes, everything is possible. So how many of us here are risk takers? How many of us here? In P would say Casa. Risk takers. No, but I believe it. Do you know why? I believe it because, and how many of us know of Aviator? Okay, that's great. So yes, we have a lot of risk takers here. And when I say risk takers, I saw a few people raise their hands, right? But the truth is, we are all risk takers. I don't think this is where we are all coming from, right? So obviously we came from somewhere. Something could have happened. You risked your life to come and listen to a Rasta guy, right? You risked your life. They say some Rasta guy is coming. They talk about, oh, he's doing for it, and then you go and take a car. It will never happen. And it's a risk, right? So when I said, how many of us are risk takers, I expected that we would all raise our hands, right? Because even before coming here, you took a risk. You understand? And Smart again asked, how many of us are doing Forex already? Awesome. Another question, few hands. But the truth is, we are all doing Forex. And you even did some before coming. For those of you who have vehicles, you still bought fuel of us. Those who don't have the vehicles still paid for the fuel and even the car park. And I don't think even if do we manufacture oil? I think now we do, right? Or we don't. Okay. So we still buy from outside, right? Truth is, I don't know Forex now. I don't know Forex. I know Forex as them and as an industry, as a market, right? But when I say I don't know Forex now, I'm trying to say I don't know the Forex they talk about, right? I don't know that one. But I know there is one thing called Forex, where you can actually make money. Now let me explain something to you. And before Forex, a brief history, right? Kira said it. It was a thing for the banks, right? It was a thing for the banks. In the past, if you are an investor and you wanted to, maybe you are coming from United States, you want to come and build a hotel here. You are coming in with dollar, right? So when you get here, you want to change your dollars to C's. So you'd be looking for banks to make that change, right? So you go to bank A says, 6 CDs for $1. Bank B says 7 CDs for $1. Bank C says 8 CDs for $1. Which of the banks do you think the investor will change with? Bank C, right? Because that is what will give him a lot of money, isn't it? Now, that was how it was like for them. So you have to wait until somebody needs and then stuff like that. But then there were times where you would come out and tell us that prices of certain currencies are between some ranges. Do you understand? So now the market starts cooking. Instead of waiting, okay, for somebody to come and actually make exchanges, why don't we take advantage of the prices that you constantly bring to us? Remember today, fuel is 9 cedi. It was, I think it's 10 cedis also in Accra. It was somewhere 6 cedis about 3 months ago. War, Ghana's bad economy, and so obviously we are now sitting at somewhere 11, right? And the truth is, it's not, sometimes it's not their fault, right? So we won't want to blame anyone. But I'm trying to say today there's a price at this. Tomorrow, who is changing the prices? Who is forcing those changes? Who is saying we are not performing? How do you define the performance, right? So it means that there are some people who are actually controlling the world. True of us, whether you want to believe it or not, there are some elites who are controlling the world. And the truth is, not many of us, how many of us think after this seminar we are going to, blow up in Forex? How many of us think we are? Yes, and we are saying it because of faith. Yes, but the actual thing, when you begin, you would know, and we'll talk about that, right? We'll make it interactive. There are some people who trade here, so we'll actually make it lively, right? Now, let us take advantage of the price changes that they bring in. Do you understand? Instead of waiting. So let's have what? An electronic system. So they call it the EBS, right? That is the electronic brokerage system. That is where price feeds of all the commodities, currencies, that is where you see all these prices. And this thing was only known to the banks, right? So they were just taking advantage of. Then came some people. Now when I say some people, do you know some people? Brokers. Right? Remember we told you before you can do Forex, you have to do it through a broker. Now then came some people called the brokers. So we are here to recommend one at supply market because that is where we trade. So we are recommending it to anyone who is following us or anyone who is trading Forex to actually jump on board for the fact that there is a physical presence where you can actually walk in even when you are having issues. Do you understand? So at least they care about us. They've given us a physical presence. They have people you can walk to. So if I'm trading and then I'm having issues, I know I can reach out to somebody who can actually help me and stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll do it now. So don't worry. So they were just taking advantage. So then came these people, the brokers. They said, what you guys are doing, why don't we introduce the individuals to also take advantage of? So the same way you are making money off, they should also come and then make speculations and they make money off it, right? So this is a story. I don't know who created the story. I heard the story, so I'm sharing it. Alright? So these people said, what if we introduce the people? Like we are here, we are introducing a lot of you to Forex because we have chanced on an opportunity. So I'm introducing Forex to you. So what if we introduce people to do what banks are doing to make money? Then the bankers were laughing. How many people can actually have $100,000 to even place a single trade? Because in the past, if you didn't have $100,000, you can't be part of this game. Do you understand? $100,000, you can't be part of this game. Then the bankers were laughing. How many people can afford $100,000? None of us, right? Then the broker said, we have a plan. So you have a plan. What is the plan? How about you giving us loans? We use the loans to trade. And then when we make money, we are taking the profits, right? Then what's the name? Bankers again are saying, we should give you our money. Then you use our money to trade. Then you will be taking the profit. But what you are going to do, I'm already doing some. Why would I give you the money to go and trade when I can actually use that money to trade myself? So, how many of us have played the rubber band before? Yeah, so we are playing. Mine is finished. Loan me 5.
Yes, they do.
When I win, I'll give it to you. You loan me 5. And now I'm winning. I'm winning. Yours is done. What will you say? Loan me 5. When I'm done, I'll give you, right? So it will eventually get to the point where you may not even know the owner of the tide again. Because yes, now that we won't know the ownership. I'm the one that gave you 5. Me too, when I won, I gave you 5. And then me too, I gave you 5. So that will be it, right? Now, in a situation where I decide that I'm taking the money away, what happens? It's either you are going to fight, or you are going to end up taking what is yours and then what is mine. Then we can actually be at peace, right? So when people say there are manipulations, it is true. You don't expect that somebody is giving you loan to beat the same person again. They feel it. So people say Forex is scam. How many of us want to flip $100 to $100,000? I don't care what lifespan, but how many of us wish to do that? And the $100,000, where are you going to get it from? You only put $100 there. You want $100,000. When you win, you will be happy. Whose money did you win? But you'll be very happy. The market maker will not come and say, oh, Ojo is a scammer. Do you understand? But when you bring $100 and out of your own ignorance, greed and self, I don't want to use the words, but yes, out of your own mistakes, right? You lose the money. Well, the first thing you say is Forex is what? Scam. And that is what I got yesterday. They said Forex is scam. Wilson is my mentee. I had the opportunity to meet him in Accra Poly, right? City Campus, yes. City Campus. We went to City Campus for a program. And I saw him. I didn't know him. So he approached me and said, Yawswinger. I'm like, what's up? Like, you know me, I'm not scared. I'm a Rasta, so you be scared. So he said, Yawswinger. I said, yes. You don't know me? I said, no. He said, Wilson. I'm Wilson Evans. I said, Wilson, I don't know you. Wilson, I'm your mentee. He said, oh, you're my mentee. Wow, so you know directional bias. He said, yes. And yeah, if he's here, I think we recorded it. But I don't know whose phone. Then I think it's your phone. So if you can find it, I'll be very happy. We recorded it that day. Because when he said it, I was like, this guy. So yo, change your price. That's what he said. He's here. He said change, and the honest truth is, for directional bias, it's my proprietary day trading strategy. I created it myself. And when I'm done, I'll tell you a bit about it and why I created it, right? So the fee for it is $300. And like I said before I started, I am not surprised I don't have many mentees here. I have most of my mentees outside. So a lot of people, I would say I'm popular even in Nigeria than in Ghana, right? Because I wouldn't say Ghanaians don't enjoy knowledge. I wouldn't say that. And then I'll give you another example of Ghanaians. And then when we notice that we are giving it to Ghanaians, right? So remind me so I don't forget about the Discord community, right? Remind me. So I'll talk about it. How many of you are in our Discord community? Oh, there's one here. Okay, that's great. It's good that we have one person. So it wouldn't be a lie. Two of us. It wouldn't be a lie. I don't know, right? Your name? Okay, so 10 almost. How long? Oh, this is the first month. Is it now a consistency? How is it going so far? We won't talk about the strategy, but I'm sure he's happy for what he has come to learn. I don't know, but I'm sure. And I'm saying I'm sure because somebody may not like it. Do you understand? However, once about 80% like it, I become very okay. You understand? That's what I'm saying. For him, I haven't had any personal contact with him. So you see my mentee, I haven't had any personal contact yet. You get it? So he was taught by Kenneth, my able PA. Do you understand? He was taught by Kenneth. So he is in his first stage, the consistency stage. And they know me. I am the man who preaches that do not do demo. They know. You won't come to my academy and even begin your trading with demo. That is something I don't preach. And the reason why I don't preach that is, for those of us with experience, our able one is here. He would tell you why I'm saying that. When you are practicing on a demo, very simple. If you don't know about Forex, don't worry, Kima Trader said he's going to teach you guys. But Kima, you have to ensure that it's at least a fun to practice. Don't let them go through the process we went through. It's only important. Those who listen will listen. Those who won't listen, they won't listen. However, it's important that you let them know. Right? So, what's it? Okay. Is it possible? I mean, I'll tell you one thing he has done. Well, I'm sorry we can't hear, but in summary, he was saying that it's mind-blowing. He doesn't believe it. It's still magic for him because of what people say about Forex. He thought he had to do a whole lot of things before. And then, do you know what he's been doing? He's wanted. I think he's wanted by Sapphire Police, right? When I say he's wanted by Sapphire Police, then you should understand, like I was telling you, you know manipulations, sometimes your broker won't want to manipulate you, but the liquidity provider. He is trading to the point that they think it's a boat. I want to read the message I got about his case. It's only important to let you know. Because I was inquiring into his case to know. So you see, if he wasn't using Sapphire Market, who would have made a follow-up for him? That is why sometimes we recommend brokers to you. If he wasn't using Sapphire Market, who would he reach out to? No one. Because you are just behind your phone and then you are just behind your computer and then a broker, which you haven't even seen physically. Do you understand? Now let me go and read what. Volume. Just like a Forex bureau, when you go, they tell you 6 CDs, you go and pay. Then the difference is, that is how brokers, I mean the A brokers, that is how they make, not those who book, the A brokers, that is how they make money. Volume. And so if you come and you are trading and you lose and you go, they won't make money again. Because who would hit buy or sell for them to be making money up the spread charges? Because they are intermediate. When you get to the market. So when you buy, I place the order for you. When you sell, so they have prices that they are selling for you and buying from you. So they are making money from that ranges. You understand? Now, if you come and you lose and you go, what happens? They are out of business, two of us. So a lot of times they want to even look for traders who are good, who can even be trading people, so they can be trading well. That is what the A-brokers. You can be trading well, then you can be winning. Because if you lose and you go, you are gone. We said, okay, volume generation for the broker. We are making money off the market, and whether you trade or not, I will trade. Do you understand? I will trade. I know what I'm getting from it, so I will trade. Now, if I'm trading and I have time, remember, social media, I have to be fast and then post. Then it means that if I have time, then I can send out a signal to for free. Two of us. We said, okay, let's give it to them for free so that they can actually enjoy Those who don't have money, we have people taking $10 to $80 in 4 days. Okay, so it's here. Let's read some comments when after they have won. So first and foremost, go to the Signal channel. Yeah, so when you create your account and you fund, you'll be added to this channel. I know you may not understand, but like we said, Kema has promised. So please make sure. So I think we have their database because I personally want Kema to give them a beginners to the technical level. However, he shouldn't begin with the beginners and then teach them how to take signals, at least. Because there are people who would want to even learn the technicals and trade, because they will say we shouldn't even trade with them. But the money they will use for practice, probably that's the money they are also living on. So they may want to take signals. So for those of you who want to take signals, signal is, you are saying, me, I will not waste my time and men. You say you are a professional. So when you enter a trade, give me some. Do you understand? Tell me where you put your stop loss when you are wrong. Me too, I will put it there. When you take profit, please tell me. So that me too, I will take some. That is their work. So we have signal providers who charge, because yes, it's their knowledge. You don't expect the person to sit down, generate signals for you, and then you wouldn't want to pay for the services they are giving you, right? If it's good, you pay. If cannot decide today, and if you should announce right now that from Monday, if you don't pay, I'm taking you out. You see the confusion here. So what has happened? Who has come to fence the sun? What is going on? You get a whole lot of issues to come out of this. Because they are there and they are waiting for Monday. So when we say we will not work on Monday, some people say, oh, but we listen to signals. You see, because you know, even though you will not come to the office, you will trade. And so for those of you who would want to just create an account, fund, and then take signals from professionals, we will add you to this signal group. And then when the signal comes, go to where the signal comes. So you see, buy. So GDP, JPY, that's the trading pair. So that's why I said it's a GDP, JPY. And the reason is, since the year began to now, I think he has lost twice or once. Twice. Please, true or false? Are we telling lies? If I'm telling lies, I'm not even getting this. So yes, from that time to now, they have lost twice. And so this is what happens. Buy at, then he gives you the price. So a lot of times we make money. Not that they are bringing in them for that. I can't wait for my birthday. A lot of people. I'll give you signals there. So, and we'll start sending in their results. So these are from people. These are from clients we don't even know. There are some you know, there are some you don't even know. So someone will come, imagine tomorrow's birthday signals. Pre-birthday bonnier. You see, the excitement people are getting just from this. And that is what we want. That is what the Ghanaian wants. And it's not our fault. It's hard. We don't have time. We want money now. So teach me how to make it now. That is why we end up blowing. So a lot of times, when you get the knowledge, you come and take the free signal. Because you are still not a master. So take the signal while you are making your money from the signal. And then whatever amount that you are using for your practice, you get something small for your practice account, and then whatever thing that you are being done, practice on it. Even if there is, if it's $10 that you are using to practice, it's for yourself, an investment for yourself. So for yourself, if it's okay, they have got me this. They said I shouldn't do demo because this. Let me use this $10 to practice what I'm being told. Let me use the least loss side. I'm just practicing. This account is not an account that I want to make money on. I want to see that, okay, if I'm going out of every month, will I be consistent? If I can do this, Deposits $14 from a client. Yes. We do what? Withdrawal is what? $85. And what is the profit he make? Percentage wise. Oh, anybody who wins to get the funded account, percentage. I promise you for money, the way they are good. But you know, when it comes to money, we are all good at money. Yeah, so that's about 300% right? Over. So you see, and I don't think he made this thing in a month. The reason why I'm saying this is, so imagine you have a skill like this, and then tomorrow you hear that somebody says, bring me this for 10%. You will not do when you have a skill. But then, the good news about this is, it is highly risky. It is. It is. That is why there is a disclaimer that you don't use money you can't afford to lose. However, if you don't have a rich man, you don't have what? A rich father. If you don't have a rich uncle, your friend is not rich. If your girlfriend, wife, is not rich, husband, boyfriend is not rich. If you don't know who you can walk to when you need money, then I'm telling you that just like the rich kids rely on their fathers. Forex is for you. Forex is for you. Come and rely on Forex. And I assure you it's risky, but when you are smart, they can take your money and take its money. You love to play super bet, you love Aviator. The person who introduced me to Aviator, just this week, I was telling Aviator, it's gambling. So this thing, when I'm done with Forex, I don't have anything to do. Let me use it as a game. Because it's just funny. I like to take risks. And I was doing sports bets, and I told you before I jumped on Forex. And then I knew that no, this one is better than this. You understand? But you see the good thing, sports betting, when I teach you straight forward, you're going to use 2 CDs to start. No demo for that one. So you see that one when you lose, you're okay. No, that's because you know. You know that you can use it. They told you the truth up front. But Forex, we are all about the lifestyle. We are all about this. And I have this, I did this, I did that. And so we are forcing people with depression. But you have to define your own happiness. Be smart. And then this market will pay you. Thank you. I was actually supposed to give you a mathematical representation of how I use that to explain the basics, so you know how to blow your account, right? But because of time, when Kima Trades organizes the beginners, I think it's important to get that one. Then I will come in and then do the math aspect. And then my man there, so you see, that is why I don't know him. He traveled from Pandu to our office. So that is him there. So they just alerted, oh, okay, so you are the guy. You make it, right? You make it.
Every day we hustle, I cried your phone and didn't hope for myself. Every day we stacking money double.